After a near-death accident last season, Mark Ianson is attempting to shift tons of dirt from Servoclaim with an unreliable 55-year-old bulldozer.
We're out of power steering fluid.
Keep pumping. Everything.
Maybe it needs more.
Still a bit in there, though, as much as the other side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good then.
Pump it. Stop.
I reckon it needs more.
Look. Yeah, got pressure all back.
All right, well, that just made me myself. Gonna push as much dirt up the hill, as much dirt down the hill. The Opal is under all this dirt, about 30 foot below where we're sitting now. So this has all got to go. I've got to make sure I get on top of this dose of stuff and just do the best for my team and my family and my mates.
Yeah, a little bit nervous for him, but hey, he'll be right, eh? It's like a duck to water.
I just got to keep preparing the ground and preparing the ground. In the meantime, Opalzilla's our best chance of making a payday this week, without a doubt.
Opalzilla is the bread and butter of what we do. The boys are off knocking the top off the claim, getting rid of overburden, so that's not going to make us any money. Pretty well need this going to bring any cash in.
John is processing the waste dirt from nearby claims.
We had some pretty good luck with this dump here that we've been putting through.
Searching for opal, overlooked by old-time miners.
We're just hoping that they've missed a few chunks for us.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get something out of Opalzilla and we all get paid at the end of the week. But look at it.
Well, there was a world outside, now it's all dust.
It's the desert sunscreen.
At the moment, the wind's just going the wrong way for us, so yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. When I was loading it before, I just had a full white out.
That's bad.
Probably 20 buckets for the day, which is better than nothing, but you should be doing probably 150, 200 buckets before lunch. At the moment, that's all we got, so we'll just have to do what we can do. Normal rocks that you don't really want to play with just come through looking dull, and opal fluoresces under the black lights. It just gives it a whitish, greenish sort of glow. But, I mean, you don't know its colour until you give it a wash. Oh, a little bit of opal. Got a few bits coming through now. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? It doesn't normally stop like that. Let's see what the hell's going on. The darkroom belt just stopped. And normally when the belt stops like that, it's normally a rock stuck under the roller. That's all clean. Sometimes, you know, there's a little lip here they can get under, but that looks fine to me.
We badly need Johnny to find opal. We're stuck without him, actually, because it's going to take a while to get to the opal level doing this part that we're doing. The opal's under where we're sitting, so we've got a lot of earth moving to do.
And there's, you know, if it was stuck under here, you'd see like a big bulge in the belt where the rock's jammed under there, so the only other place could be in here somewhere. We've got one. Oh, there we go. There she is, jammed in the frickin' light box. There we go. There, hopefully solved the problem.
Right now, as we speak, we're putting about 500 bucks in here for today. We're addicted to opal.
Yeah.
Our habit is 500 bucks a day.
Every time you see that puff of smoke, there's $10, $20 bills going.
I'm gonna push the dirt off the cliff. I'm gonna drive right up to the cliff and basically whack the blade of the bulldozer off the edge of the cliff so the dirt rolls down the bloody hill. I don't like the cliff at all.
So come up a bit.
Getting to the edge, just looking over, going, oh. Oh, it's hard getting near that edge, man.
Man, that edge breaks, you'll lose your life. As soon as you see it start falling,
Get out of there.
back up next.
Back off. Righto.
All right, go back into it.
Right, I'm into it.
There's not much safety, no seatbelt. If that tips over and lands on you, instant, you're gone.
Lucky to be here, I think, from what happened last year, so I feel like there's an accident about to happen at any minute. Not going to be so lucky next time.
No Opal, no money, no life. This is what we've got to do to survive. I'm a big boy! That was the hardest thing I've ever done on a dozer. I feel like I'm back. Finally, yes.
What you got in that bucket? I don't know. Let's have a look. Can't really see at the moment. I'm blinded by the light.
Oh, that's a chunk, man. Look at that for a chunk.
That was all right.
Lucky John found some opal in Opalzilla, and look at that, make a sandwich out of that, man.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of material here, man. Done a good job, John.
That's beautiful chunks of Cooper Pedy.
It was a bit up and down day, but that's definitely made it better.
It's come time to start washing it all, bring the beauty out. It's all rock, all coated, but once we've done the last couple of days, we've been tumbling some beautiful stuff. So it looks like at the moment, but you got to tumble it. This is our tumbler. It's really just a cement mixer that we took the bars out of. Cleans it beautiful. Washes the dirt off so we can get a parcel to the buyer clean so they can see what they're getting. Whereas you look at it now, it's just coated in dirt. Who knows what's in there?
What do we got, John, from you?
Let's have a look.
We have voila, your meal is ready.
Oh, well done, John.
You've done awesome, mate.
You've been using plenty of diesel, so
Someone had to spend the diesel and actually find some opal with it, whereas we've been just spending it, finding nothing.
Proud of you, John.
It was
well
plenty of
done,
fun.
mate.
Done awesome.
The Blacklighters have white and crystal opal displaying vivid colours of red, blue and green. The parcel is in the rough, weighing 570 grams.
What do you think we got there, Rach? You've been seeing what we've been getting for stuff on the auctions and all that. What are we
After
running?
having a bit of a good look at it, it might be a bit of a low ball, but I think, you know, we're up around 24 grand for the week.
That's a good week.
That's a good week, man. That's a good week, yes.
Hey,
I have to sit down. That was a big week. We've moved a shitload of dirt. We've found 24 grand. So if John can spend the season doing that, well, we get this cut down and try and find a big pocket. I can't see anything wrong with this year already. What a start to the season.
you've got back on the horse. You actually almost look like a dozer driver. No, it's accident. Took the edge off the year a little bit, but as a group, we've sort of come together a bit more and don't take things for granted as much, I think. We're not bulletproof out here.
So we're family. We pull together when we need to.
We're back, mate. We're back. You beauty.
Yeah.
We are back.
Season target's 200,000 this year. Bit optimistic, but we've been out here for a few seasons now and haven't made any money. Got my missus and 2 kids there at home, so really down in the dumps.
Last year definitely gave us a big scare with having to rush my daughter out of here. Aria's virus turned into bronchitis in her lungs, so I had to leave Cozzy all by himself. We ended up about 800 k's away in Adelaide Hospital. The Royal Flying Doctors has definitely saved my daughter's life. I just found a fuse box. Just checking the solenoid fuse, which is blown.
Righto.
We got another 15 amp fuse in there.
Yeah.
Big problem like this, it's hard to know what it is. We don't know where to start looking, but a fuse I can do. Thanks, mate. Well, if I can get this quick hitch working, then we're back digging, and I'm happy. Good. All right.
Yeah, it's working now, mate.
You beauty. This whole hill is untouched. The other 3 quarters had a lot of opal, fossils, all sorts of stuff. So we're hoping this untouched ground is holding something really special.
The Mooka Boys are open-cut mining a 50 by 100 metre claim, one of the last remaining patches of virgin ground surrounded by heavily worked mines.
There's a cut just on the other side of this hill with a bit of a tunnel in there. It comes up on the border of our claim. Way back in the day, you know, a lot of people just started camping underground when it gets too hot. The main level we're looking for is this one down here that's got the round rocks. They're from when the big glacial ice sheets pushed over the top of it. That's why they're all rounded. Some of them, they will go underneath the glacier and they'll crack. The opal deposit form a line of opal straight through the crack in that rock. So as soon as you start hitting some of them rounded rocks, that's a level that could produce opal. Just looking for a bit of material that they might have left behind. There's a couple of pieces here. No colour in it, but they've got some weird-looking holes in them. I'm wondering if they're fossil. There's been a lot found around this area. It's got me fascinated.
100 million years ago, the Eromanga Sea covered 1 million square kilometres of central Australia. This was the domain of giant marine reptiles. Over millennia, silica-rich water filled the voids left behind by their decayed skeletons and eventually hardened to form opalised fossils.
How's it go?
Got some material down there.
Yeah.
Pretty much sitting on top of the mud level.
What do you got?
Yeah, it's got some holes in that in it. I don't really know what it is.
Oh, mate. A bit of colour to that too, isn't it?
Is there?
Bit of greeny bluey. I just can't quite tell if it's a bone or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking coral reef for.
We need to go find someone smarter than us to have a look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, good job though, bro. This year we are starting with absolutely nothing in the kitty, so we really need some sort of win, otherwise I don't even know if we'll make it through this season. Let's go see the Oracle, eh? There's the fossils, it's gonna be worth thousands, just them pieces, mate.
Yeah, we do need a paycheck, so...
We come down to see the Oracle, Peter Torbus. He's got the best collection in town of fossils, so it's definitely worth running and by him, just in case we've got something good here.
Now, Pete, he owns the museum, and yeah, he's a miner, been here a long time mining, so yeah, he's seen a lot of stuff come out the ground.
We got an ear. Oh, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Peter, how you going, mate?
Hey guys, how you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I just noticed that new big painting you got in here.
It's a plesiosaur. It's a swimming dinosaur, 100 million to 120 million years old.
Yeah, excellent.
You know, when you find them, they're normally in a pile, all bunched up. And
So it's not going to look exactly like that in the ground.
no.
Well, we've had a little bit of a find in the old tunnel, so we thought we'd come and show you what we found.
All right, I'll have a look for you.
Thanks, mate.
If it's a bone, you'll see structure, like proper bone structure that you can see. You'll see the bone end. A really good piece can go for 10, 20, 30,000. Who's the excited one?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
You're wrong.
Oh, man.
Sorry to say it is potch, and it's not a fossil. So they're worth nothing.
Potch is what we call common opal, but it has absolutely no colour. Bit disappointing this morning, but we've got a lot more to dig.
Okay, this is a bone. This is a plesiosaur rib bone. It's been broken, but you can see the bone structure when you look directly on the end, you know, like at a lamb chop, you know,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Right.
And this is worth, you know, $5,000, maybe more.
Well, we really appreciate you sharing your wealth of knowledge, mate.
No worries, that's all right.
Gives us a bit. Thought we might have had a quick win. You know, we haven't got any big money just yet, but it's still worth the hunt, so we're going to keep looking and just hope we can come across something.
Dig, dig, dig. Let's get into it.
That's right, yeah.
Me and Matty have worked together for a hell of a long time. You know, I like working with my brother. So, yeah, hopefully we can make something out of this and keep it going.
We got about halfway down to where we want to be, about 17, 18 foot, but we still need to get to 30, so we've got a fair way to go. What's going on?
One start.
You're kidding me.
Don't see nothing?
Using this truck to haul the dirt out of the hole. I can just try and get everything out with a digger, but every time I bring a load up, I got to slowly drag it back out the hole again, which means instead of taking 10 minutes, it's going to take maybe an hour. We just can't do that. This poor digger cannot handle that. How hard is it to move dirt? Can you just grab me a spanner roll or something, man? Where you going?
I'm going. But this is What are you doing? Trying to fix the truck. Not gonna go. Going down the hole. Oh, well, let's hope we got something for Pete, eh?
It looks like a bone. It's exactly what he said. So let's just hope this is going to be a payday, bro.
Well, what are you reckoning, you know, like...
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know what we're going to ask. I really don't think there's much money in this stuff.
No.
What the value's going to be in this bad boy, man? I'm thinking like 6.5 grand.
Yeah, we'll go 6.5 and, I don't know, the lowest 3.5, eh? Anything in the middle is going to be a damn good bonus, mate.
If it is what we're thinking.
I hope it is, mate.
Let's go make a deal. How you going, Pete?
Hey guys, how you going?
Good, mate. We went and dug out more of that level we first found stuff.
Yep.
Found all this. We're hoping maybe there's something there.
Yep. I'll have a look at it, but I can see from here it's not too much at the moment. It's just pieces of potch.
Well, we did find one more thing as it turned vertical.
Okay.
We found this sitting right up top.
Yeah, well, I can tell you straight away. There's the humerus off a plesiosaur. Yep, no worries, you know, so, yep. If you can find the rest of it, then you just about got your retirement fund.
Yep.
The Mooka boys have an opalised fossil of a plesiosaur flipper, weighing 42.5 grams.
Yeah, what sort of price you after?
Well, we're hoping we can maybe get 6.5 grand.
Yeah. We will be pouring all the money back into digging.
If it had a bit more opal and stuff like that, yeah, I think it could be worth that much. Look, I'll do 4.5.
4.5.
That's it.
That's money, man. We need money right now.
Mate, we'll be happy with 4.5,
Yeah.
mate. Thanks for helping us out, mate.
Thank you. This puts us back in action. We'll go and fill the diesel tanks up and we'll get out there and start digging again.
Who wants a sausage? One sausage, thanks, sir. Thanks a lot. Start of the season's always hard. It's always sausages and no steaks, but we found our fossils, so I'm pretty happy. Some good vibes for the start of this season, that's for sure.
Now we've just got to find some more.
Hopefully enough money to bring Leif home.
That's what we're aiming for. Sucks that the truck broke down, but we made it happen anyway by going down that hole and having a scratch around, so it's a real chance game. But you've got to keep pushing through even when things go bad.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, bud.
The Misfits, Angel Dempsey and mining partner Izzy Glenn have returned to their promising but unpredictable lunatic claim.
What the hell?
Wow.
Oh, my God. I must have pushed it out with Betsy, but look at that. Green, purple. You know, if that was red crystal in there, bam, we're on the money. Lunatic is full of surprises. Our last season went pretty well for us Misfits. We ended up smashing out our 200,000 target, which was excellent. You know, we knew this claim here at Lunatic was rich.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
For the opal we found last season, I was able to purchase my amazing house. Welcome to my Andamooka mansion.
Check out your pad, eh?
Bloody chandeliers, I mean, that's a luxury in itself.
But now, Angel and Izzy face the new season alone, after former partner Cody Polglaze moved his opal mining operation to Cooper Pedy.
Cody's not here, so we're a man down on the field.
And mentor and financier Opal Joe Kalmar has taken time out to deal with health problems.
I'll basically step back because my health's up creek, too many strokes, and so I've stepped back and hoping that Angel can take over everything.
I've been lucky enough that Joe has, you know, taught me a lot. I've proven to myself that I can find opal now, so I can't wait what this season's going to bring in. We're currently doing a massive open cut at Lunatic and also got 2 underground shafts that we're mining. The open cut is what I'm most excited about because I can get every single bit of opal out of the ground. With the shafts, you can only take a certain amount because you still need walls to hold up the dirt above your head. I reckon it's going to take me a good 2-3 seasons to finish this massive project, providing that Betsy hangs in there. Old Betsy, being 52 years old, she's getting a bit behind on, you know, maintenance. I need to either refurbish old Betsy or buy a bigger one. So there's an old fella in town, he's currently restoring a bigger bulldozer, and once he's finished, he's going to be selling it. So I'm hoping that we can smash out our season target to be able to purchase it. Hopefully Betsy can hang in there till I can find this opal, because if she packs up before I find the opal, what am I going to do? Shovel and wheelbarrow? No.
In the Misfits' first dig of the season, the blunt ripper boots on their 52-year-old dozer Betsy are forcing the machine to consume too much diesel.
The ground here at Lunatic is really, really hard. We're going to be going through ripper teeth like no one's business.
So I think we should put some new ones on, whack them out. Hopefully she'll cut it like butter then. There we go.
Go. There she goes.
My end goal is to run my own operation out here, be totally independent from Joe. Alrighty. We do need to work harder this season purely because I got a bigger goal. I want to become financially free.
Well, for me personally, if I don't find any opal, I'm going home and I'm going to let down a lot of kids because I need the money for the gym. So we're going to get the heart rate up. Just need enough money to be able to send the fighters over to the Golden Gloves in Queensland. It teaches them respect, discipline.
I want to grab that other boot, is it?
And we got the first one going. How's that looking? You all ready for this one?
Slide her on up. Shove them up a bit higher.
I think we've got a problem here. Not going on.
That's the problem with old machines, you know. It's hard to get parts for, and they said this will fit.
Yeah, well, obviously not.
It delays us digging. You can't do it without them. It's not quite lining up straight, so we're going to have to cut them off so we can slide it up further for the pin to go through. On paper, if you just knock the pins out, old boot falls off, put the new boot on, put a new pin in. Sounds easy. In an opal field, it's never that simple.
Basically, Angel and I have got to do it all on our own. I'm far from being a mechanic. I can change a filter or stuff like that, but the stuff Angel does is beyond me. She's great with the machines. I do give a bit of muscle here and there if I can.
Let's get out there. It's too loose. This is one of the old pins. I have to make a new one. I'm gonna have to find some rebar, make some temporary pins. We'll hammer them in.
Put her dancing shoes on now.
Right, tell it who's boss. We'll just have to bend each side so it stays in there. Izzy and I, we make a good team. She doesn't take no for an answer. She's as stubborn as me. We'll get there.
Come on.
So that's what you need in an open mining partner, is someone that'll just get it done.
You got to man up in these situations, or woman up, whatever you want to call it. Just deal with it.
Happy with that?
The dozer's hardened alloy steel ripper boots are finally fitted. Angel can now tear away another layer of the open cut floor, while Izzy spots for opal colour.
It's all about the hunt for opal. You can find pretty red ones, green ones, purple ones, blue, and if you're really lucky, you get all of those colours combined. It's like finding a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The only difference is the rainbow is in your hand. Angel! Stop! Holy moly, look at that!
Have you got something?
Look! my God, I'm shaking. Wow.
Look at that blue.
That is
Oh my
awesome.
God. You know what's happened though?
We've split it.
I've sent the ripper right through the guts of this pocket.
Oh, no.
I think there should be another piece there, so it's in this middle ripper, hey? Oh, Izzy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Oh, look at that. That's what we want. All these breakdowns are worth it. Izzy, look at the colours.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Good job.
Awesome.
Hope you're hungry, Izzy.
Oh, steak.
Got a good feeling about this season.
It was an awesome find.
Yep. And hopefully there is plenty more. Wonder how much it weighs. 600 grams worth of opal.
Not bad find in one hit.
The collector will love this piece because it all meshes together. I just love it how we found all the pieces.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God.
The Misfits have a mix of crystal and matrix opal, with colours of blue, green and purple. It's in the rough and weighs 600 grams.
So how much do you reckon it's worth, Angel?
That top bit, that's jewellery quality opal.
Yep. That crystal's quite deep, isn't it?
I'm pretty confident in saying I can get 25 grand for it.
I'm happy.
Take pictures of it, list it online, find a
Beautiful.
buyer in no time.
Doing it for the ladies.
Yep.
Profits have to go back towards the boxing gym, you know, trips away for the kids. Without the hope, you've got nothing.
I've learned a hell of a lot since, you know, Joe started mentoring me. And I'm taking that information and putting it into place and finding opal with it.
Well, here's to a job well done, Angel.
Cheers.
Dig in.
Yum.
Hey, look, we've got purple over there.
Yeah.
We've got green here, green over there, and green there. What's your favourite colour?
Right now, I'd say it's green.
Righto. You see something, you yell out, won't you?
Yeah. Looks like there's a bit of red on that, Dad.
I like the sound of that.
At Turner's Rush Claim, the Cheels, Chris, his daughter Luca, son Rory and mining partner Mark Bresson
Out there, you reckon?
Yeah, have a crack.
are fighting on two fronts, at their open cut and underground mine.
You right to keep going?
Yeah. So far, we've found 225,000.
Well, this one's.
Considering our target's $500,000, we've still got a bit of a ways to go. So, yeah, we can't quite sit back and put our feet up yet. We've still got a lot of hard work to do.
It's all well and good when the opal's coming in, but if the opal stops coming, then quite quickly you can be pretty stressed out and going backward. So we've got lots of gear running, generators. You know, if we dig an underground and open cut at the same time, you can't run this stuff on thin air. The longer it goes and you're not getting opal, or the bigger the breakdowns you got, yeah, you know, sometimes there's some sleepless nights. I think the colour was coming just a bit higher, wasn't it?
Yeah, potentially.
Sort of split though, where the head of the digger come over it.
Not bad, eh?
It's looking good.
It's looking great.
That's it. That's what we're here for.
I had this sort of just hanging out the wall. It is beautiful green, isn't it? It is beautiful green. Yeah, I'm liking that. You know how we were going to chuck this in?
Yeah.
That trace is better than that, eh? We might just...
reloading the truck.
Okay.
Yeah. We've decided we're going to wash it. So we've just loaded the truck and we're about to take it up to the Adgie.
The Cheels Agitator Wash Plant is a converted cement mixer fed by conveyor belt. tons of mined rock is tumbled with water inside the barrel for 12 hours to wash off the clay and dirt and expose any opal.
We're hoping to set up multiple machines this year on our new wash plant site. So once we get the two rolling, we should be pretty well underway to try and get this year's target. You know, the boys are working hard on the jewellery side of stuff.
The kids, they come up with the idea of going direct to the customer and setting jewellery, and yeah, I'm backing them 100%.
Quite the contrast, isn't it? You know, we're out here in the dust and the wind and the mozzies and the blowflies, and it's sort of funny that all that ends up over there as something so like beautiful and elegant.
There's a bit of pressure there also because we've got to come up with the opal, and it's a bit of a worry at this stage.
Really good to be able to build the foundations of an opal business, but to keep an opal business alive, we need to keep finding opal.
It's full of all this crap.
Well, that's all, folks. We got nothing. Well, it is what it is. You just got to cop it on the chin and find a way to keep going. Do you want to pluck a bit from here and there in that pile? We might eat a bit of a honey hole.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You don't
know.
You just don't know.
The Cheels Turners Rush claim is refusing to give up any opal, so the team want to test out a new strategy.
We thought we'd try something different. We've got some backstowed dirt there that was too hard to wash at the time. It's been sitting there for a few years now, and we're hoping that it's softened up with the sun.
Mark's just going to run up here with the excavator, and the weight of the excavator is 50 tonne, so he'll crush this up. If we see colour, we're going to pick it up, wash it, but we physically just can't wash it all because we'd be there forever trying to do that. It's a little bit like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Hoping we come across a really big needle.
There's spots in here. You know, we found green. It's only a thin bar, but it shows there's colour in here, and I'll pick the other potch up.
Thin, but it's still... Right?
Yeah, I picked some thin stuff up there before. What do? You know, it's a gamble at the end of the day. You can only, you know, we could wash it, and that could have been the only bit. It can cost you, you know, your fuel and your time. But then again, you could wash it and pick out a $50,000 stone too, you know. It's just how it goes in this sort of country.
My main concern is getting the dirt in there washing, because that's where we make our money, and while there's no dirt in that agitator, we're not making any money.
Nice to get a bit of sunshine and have a tail out with the boys.
Happy days, that's right. Ooh. Oh, that looks promising.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work, Mark.
I'm happy with that.
A little bit worried for a second.
So I can't see anything.
Done anything exciting?
Yeah. Not a heap of material, but it's all cut through colour. Crazy.
Yeah, very good.
Gee, that's beautiful colour.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, that's looking promising too.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That's lighter. Shape of Australia.
Oh, yeah. That is cool, eh?
After being teased by colour all week, the Cheels have finally secured a parcel of crystal opal, blue-green with flashes of purple. It's in the rough, weighing 150 grams.
They're big pieces, you know, and unique pieces. Let's face it, like, you know, there's no two stones the same. It's
That's right.
one of the rarest gemstones on earth.
That's right.
What do you reckon this could cut to?
I think about $5 grand.
It's going to be at least 5. You paid for fuel and...
Food for the week.
That's about it. But it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Yeah?
Exactly right. Better than nothing, mate.
You know, certainly $5 grand's nothing to be sneezed at. You know, we'll take it and we'll use it to keep moving forward and hopefully get some big wins. We've got our little map of Australia there.
I'm really shocked that that came out like that.
Anzac Day as well?
Yeah.
It's quite special.
Yeah.
It's Anzac Day today. We just pay our respects and remember all of those Australian and New Zealand soldiers that have fought for our country.
We will remember them. My father was big on Anzac Day. He's since passed, but it's just good to step back for a day and forget about the mining. The Opal game's really tough sometimes. I don't want my kids out here working for nothing. I want them to have a future. As the business grows, the kids will probably take over one day. I guess none of us know when we're going to step off. You know, none of us live forever. It'll be up to them if they want to carry on with it. There's pressure all the time. It's just part of mining, though. Basically, we've thrown our hat in the ring and we're giving it our best shot. Let's we forget.
Last time we got about 29 grand for the week. Pretty lucky, actually.
Back out here this week, see if we can double it, triple it. Hey, we'll see how we go.
We did set the target at 350,000 again this year, so we've got a long way to go, but boys are over here digging down to the level.
I think we're on a good spot here. I reckon it's finally going to pay for us. We don't want to just pay the bills. We want to strike it and be filthy rich. Like, that's the honest goal for every opal miner. Well, I'm getting sick of this weather, sitting around in this crap. Don't know what to do, man. Maybe we should go out and just have a look.
I'm not taking the machine down the hill if it's wet.
Nah, if it's wet and dangerous, we won't do it.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it,
Let's
man.
go waste some more diesel.
No, it doesn't matter. Just go have a look. Oh. That might be it for a while.
That is a big
That's
puddle,
a lot
mate.
of water,
Yeah.
man.
This look right. You know what it gets like as soon as we turn off. I don't think we'll make it. It's today. It's one day, man.
Well, we're going to get some money somehow this week, because it doesn't look like we're going to pull any out the ground while it's like this. We're in a lot of strife, man. Looks like the rain's finally stopped, so now nature can dry it out for us so we can find some bloody opal.
We've only found about 50 grand this year. So, you know, it's not really enough at this stage. Seems we've set the target at 350. But hey, Johnny's in Opalzilla.
Yeah, I mean, Opalzilla's good for giving us a few bucks. After it's gone through the trommel, comes off the shaker, comes into the dark green belt, which is this running here. Opal fluoresces under the black light, so you know, that's a small bit. You sort of see it to sort of light up a bit. It's about like a, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a bucket. It would be nice if the boys over there start bringing out some chunks, but at the moment, we're paying bills.
We're burning probably 500 a day, so finding no money, you go broke pretty quick.
At the moment, we're using the digging power of the excavator to dig the ground, and then the pushing power of the dozer to push the dirt all the way up the hill and out of the way, gone for good. I'm pretty confident we can move enough dirt to get down to the opal we were finding last season.
Just checking the face at the moment, you know, just scrape the walls. Don't want to miss it. Worked too hard to get this far. To throw it away. Because if you're chipping away, you'll hear the opal go chink. We got a bit of trace here. Blue. Some purpley blue.
Millions of years ago, Coober Pedy was covered by the Eromanga Sea. Over time, silica-rich water drained into the earth, filling voids in the porous bedrock and hardening to form opal.
Couple of chips, always a good sign. Some nice blue-green crystal there. It's only thin, but it's only just started. It's getting fatter in the wall behind me, so go have a bit of a dig. Oh. What are you doing?
Blew a hose, man. The same as what happened a few weeks back.
On the front?
Yeah. I can't move it, man. The hydraulic oil's just going to go...
The hose has gone bang and it's put oil over everything. Oh, yep, up there.
Bloody hell, that's not going to work. I'm not going to break anything else for at least a week.
Hopefully not, but everything's so slippery, I just don't want to slip off.
No, don't slip, man.
Just gotta manipulate the sucker. Because it's tight, you don't want to cross-thread the... It's gone. There, that's it. Hold that.
Fill her up, turn her on.
Plug and play.
And off we go. We're back in the playground.
We've been up here for weeks just moving dirt, moving dirt, moving dirt. Because we need to really get down to where the opal is, you know. About another 8 foot to the hard base, the allanite. Yeah, this is allanite here. This is your stopper. It's like a chalky, but it's super hard. Excavator doesn't like digging it. But, you know, that was the stopper. So when the opal and the water, the silica ran down, it had somewhere to bottom out and pull up. Never know what could happen. Could be going home loaded or broke. I like that vertical way.
Yeah, watch that vertical.
Yeah.
That could turn to colour at any minute, man.
It looks killer,
That
eh?
could totally turn to colour. Oh, it's getting thicker. Careful, careful, go slow, man, go slow.
Oh, it's turning green at the back there, look.
Yeah, it's definitely good to find some colour.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
little bits of shells everywhere.
where you been hiding all these years?
It's in here.
That has sat there for 400 million years, Paul. This is bloody good, man. There could be more. I just can't wait to see what's
gotta be
behind
more,
it.
eh?
There's got to be more, man. There's got to be more.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's a chunk.
Look at the colour in it.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
That is yum. Oh, look, another bit. Dude, we're talking some money with this. That is yum.
Here, look, more. Oh, that's one of our best chunks we've ever found in a wall. Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo!
Look at that. Yeah. Couple of grand an ounce there, mate.
Bit of Black Lighters love, cream. And there's plenty more in the bucket. There's some nice bits in there.
Yeah, there are. John's done really well this week again.
Some of this stuff here, like that big stone we found, where was its mates? It come on its own. Just a few little chips around
Yeah,
it.
look at all his mates here. This came around.
Yeah.
The Blacklighters have a mixed parcel of white and crystal opal with opalized shells, featuring the full spectrum of colours. It's in the rough and weighs 540 grams.
All right, Rach, well, you've had a good look at these 3 parcels. What do you think we're running? How much money are we going to get for this?
After having a good look at all the parcels and doing a few calculations,
I reckon we're sitting at about 20 grand with the parcel that you've put aside. We're sitting at about 30 grand here. Sitting on about 20 grand with the shells that he's faced up there, so...
So we're running 30, 20, 20.
So we're talking 70 jiggers all up.
I reckon, yeah.
Woo! 70 grand, that's Blacklighters at their best. It really is. We're on fire, man. That is insane. We made you proud, Rach?
Bloody oath, especially after all the breakdowns. It's been a tough week.
Up here, everyone.
That was a bloody good week, man.
Pull off that sort of amount of money with everything trying its best to stuff us up.
Yeah.
Paul, fixing that pin, mate. I know you snapped it in the first place, but to fix it as good as you did, that was a huge comeback.
Man of the match this
Well
week.
bloody done. Well done there, eh? I just feel just like satisfied. Just well done.
Yeah,
well done, guys.
Well, cheers to a good week. Good week, people. Well done.
Hey!
Yeah, that was me.
Shut it down, shut it down.
And I'm coming over yard.
In Lightning Ridge, Roger Williams and Lee Hobden have been forced to shut down before mountains of waste dirt engulf their dry rumbler. George.
After about 3 or 4 truckloads, it actually breaches the framework. The whole barrel will lift up and bounce off. We need the dirt to go on this side of the hole.
Yeah, well, what can we do? That's the thing. We've got a couple of buyers coming up and they've asked for a big parcel. So we've got to figure out a solution. That's the main thing. Could probably spin George the other way and then all the material will fall out this side.
It's a cracking idea, man, but those wheels pull the barrel clockwise, so I'm wondering if there's going to be enough power throwing it anti-clockwise, so it's pushing the barrel up.
Well, what do you reckon? I'll jump back in, we'll rotate in the opposite way.
Yep.
Put a bit of a load in, huh?
Let's test it.
Let's test it. It's going to be a bit scary because the way it rotates, it pushes all the weight down onto the diff on this side. I'm hoping if we rotate it the other way, it doesn't slip.
If I shut down here, no mining, no opal, no money. I hope that motor has got enough power, instead of pushing it this way, pulling it that way. So normally, tell us the direction, but we're going this way now. We're about to feed it with a fair bit of dirt.
Well, we're good to go. Doing this test.
Yep, test him, test him. It's rolling, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea, brother.
Well, pretty happy at the moment. It's working. Looks good. What we need to do now is go opal mining.
Right now at the moment, I'm reaching down inside the hole, and the hole's probably around about close to 15 foot deep.
We're just reprocessing all the old silt from these old timers, old puddler sites. It could have been put here back in the 60s or 70s, so it's pushing 50 odd years, and we're hoping it's full of cracking gems.
Oh, let's put him into George.
Yep.
Get this thing running, so we can make some money.
We feed George from the hopper end, he'll sieve through. All that fine stuff's going to come out. In the centre is a cage, going to catch all those bigger pieces we don't really want at all. That stuff that stays in the barrel itself will come out onto another conveyor, into the adjunct. We've got water going through, that will grind that stuff down. Once we sort of get it in there, a couple of hours down the track, we're ready to tail out.
Ready to wash down a bit or what?
I reckon it's ready.
Let's put it on the table and see what we get. Get this over for these boys, eh?
Hopefully it provides. No colour.
Usually on a good tailor, we see a couple of nice pieces sitting on top, man. Not in this case, is it, you know?
Nah. Bit of purple. I don't even know I want to throw that in the bucket, really.
Throw it over your shoulder for good luck. hoping the lucky side, mate.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I ain't seeing too much of this at all, eh?
Yeah, it's looking pretty dismal.
Mate, it's looking like a flop, to tell you the truth. Well, the price of aluminum's going up, isn't it?
Oh, it's cold and dismal.
This wasn't worth 2 knobs of goat crap. We've had days just finding nothing. We are running out of time.
Yeah, well, it's bloody heartbreaking.
Yeah, step him up.
All right.
I'll have to climb down there, mate, and I'll be your eyes down in the pit.
When you're down there, mate, stand back just in case any big rocks come out, mate.
Yeah, yep.
We really need to get this opal. I've got these buyers coming into town. The last tail out was pretty much dismal, so sort of digging out, moving into a different area. It's got to make it work.
I was hoping that silk run would be nice and thick.
Yeah, we might have to change strategies and go down and take out behind you. That's probably where the money is.
Yeah.
With high-end opal buyers arriving in Lightning Ridge today, Roger and Lee are racing to find colour in the waste dirt left over from decades of mining.
We've got sandstone. It's all the pieces they didn't want, and we don't want either. Then underneath that, there's a good 1 to 2 metres of pay dirt. So that's what we're after at the moment.
Yeah, mate, this last bucket's got a fair bit of tailing in it, so might just leave it at that. We'll start feeding it in.
Needs to be opal in this. We need money. The boys have got money. They want to buy our opal. Hopefully it's in this barrel right here. Once we let that wash down, we're going to tail out this afternoon.
Oh, I've been waiting for this all bloody day, I'll tell you.
So am I.
Whoa! First tray out, big fella.
Yep. Woo! That water's cold.
Oh, yeah. So we know already that the boys really love red or black. Really bright crystals, too. Hopefully we can find some. Yeah, that's the main thing at the moment.
Hopefully, because we've gone to a different spot, we zigged instead of zagging. I hope we picked up some decent opal here today.
Oh, that is a nice little gem.
That's nice.
That is beautiful.
Hey, hey, hey!
Oh,
Hey, look at that crystal.
pure crystal, too.
Yeah.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, 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 oi.
Ah, get out of the way. You got to stop that. You need to stop. Oh, look at that.
That was on my side. Right on that line. 100%.
It's looking good, man. It's looking good.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. Look at that.
And there's a few carrots in that, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait there. Here comes the light. See, as soon as you picked up that piece, the light come out.
Here we go.
Like I said, it looks like a double-sided, man. Double-sided is worth a lot more money. We know that much.
I'm starting to feel that back pocket. It's been getting empty for a while.
Yeah. We got this.
Oh, look at this bloke.
How we doing, boys?
You look like a sexy red on black.
Mate.
That's what we're here to buy.
Elon and Ryan from Melbourne, they've asked for a big parcel. We've produced what we can produce right now at the moment, so I really do, hopefully they buy it.
Elon and Rayan buy premium opal to use in high-end jewellery for their international clients.
They bought opal off us before. Yeah, a bit of a hard task to sort of get their money off them, but they wanted our opal at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure it's going to be no different today. You know what we do here? Our stones, they're not big stones. They're perfect ring stones. Jewellery stones.
Yeah, and that's our market, jewellery. That's what people do with them.
Yeah, yeah, I know that, man.
Look the best on gold.
Yeah.
I didn't see much red in there, though.
So there you go, there's one nice little piece there. And we wish we had a lot more red on black.
Lee and Roger's parcel of mixed opal features the full spectrum of colours and valuable red flashes on a black base. 70 stones are cut and polished and together weigh 600 grams.
Well, Glenn is our cutter. Glenn, what do you reckon?
Plenty of colour, looking very nice. Can get around the wheel with these.
So talk to us. Are we buying the whole thing as bulk, or...?
The whole lot, you know how it goes? Tell us what you think.
Looking at the materials and what we can do with them, could probably look at 12 grand.
Yeah, this is coming down quite a bit.
So tell me, what do you want for it?
Well, I've been having a chat with Rog. We think it's pretty fair. 16K.
A bit steep.
They're worth it. Mate, there's some beautiful little pieces there. Take a look at the patterns.
Yeah.
You take a look at the clarity in it.
Walk with us a bit.
Work with us here.
Yeah.
Work with us. I think the best we could look at would be 14,000. And we'll throw in a sweetener there.
What do you got?
Look, I'm in the Wagyu industry. It's porterhouse, slab called strip loin.
We'll check out this little bit of wagyu you got here.
It's worth it. Good marbling and very, very, very good beef.
We do love your cuts and meat, man. Yeah, Bosco.
Don't look at Bosco. Bosco, is it a deal?
It is a nice cut of meat.
Nice piece
It is, and they're getting rarer and rarer. Same as the
Mate, look.
Deal?
We got a deal then?
What do you reckon, Rog?
Oh, let's do it.
Got a deal.
Got a deal.
Done.
Done. Done, boys.
Done, boys.
Done. Done well. Well, we're going to take your meat. You guys can take your gems. We're out of here. Come on, Bosco.
I'll leave this to it.
We're going.
Getting a nice little sale like we did. You know, most of us probably going back into the machines and diesel and keeping our operation running, but I'm pretty happy with that.
Thanks for the slab of meat. Thanks for your cash.
Thanks for your time, boys.
Appreciate it. Anytime.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Busted through that hard bit, which is good.
At Turner's Rush, Rory and Luca Cheel are drilling for new opal-bearing ground to determine if they should extend the team's open-cut mine.
So we've dug up to there. We want to know for sure it's worth digging the rest of this this corner. If there's no colour, it's not worth digging up. So hopefully over the next few holes we can start to see a bit of colour.
At the team's wash plant site, Chris and Mark are upgrading a second agitator, a converted cement mixer that washes the clay and dirt from mined rock to expose any opal.
An agitator makes life a little bit easier being out here using these machines because you just don't know what opal you miss when you're digging, you know, especially when you're using machinery like ours, you know, like big excavator and especially, you know, super diggers and stuff like that. You know, you can see bits and stuff, but there's so much you can miss also. So these are a real asset to what we do in the industry.
We need to put a skin of concrete over this mesh, and that'll protect the barrel, and this barrel will see me out. I'll be long gone, and they'll still be using it.
Pain in the butt job to do, so, you know, I feel sorry for Chris in there. It's not the most comfortable of conditions to be working. So hopefully in a week's time, when we finish rendering this barrel, we'll have the two up and running.
I feel good, actually, because once it's done, I'll never have to get back inside it ever again, and it's gonna double our production.
Potch on the first hole, that's pretty extraordinary luck, but...
Really?
Yeah. People go hundreds and hundreds of holes without finding any potch. But, you know, if we find some colour out here, that pretty much sets us up for the rest of the season. I reckon that'll do on that hole, sis.
Yeah, I reckon.
Pack it up, move it over. All good? Lift up? I've done 5 already. If I can get another 10 to 12 out, I'll be happy. So just anywhere around that area, I think that's pretty good. Just tell me when to stop. What's it stuck on?
Water.
Hey. Put it in a bog hole again, so just gonna have to give me a few minutes to calm down.
Just feeling a bit frustrated at the moment. We just went to move the rig again and yeah, got bogged in not too far away from where we did last time.
Hey mate, I've bloody bogged this thing again. I'm gonna need you guys to pull me out.
Oh, yeah, mate, I'll come back up.
Thanks mate, sorry about that. I'm just getting the chain ready for the loader to pull this out.
Just watch yourself down and around that chain.
Stop!
It just uncoupled. Easy as that. Oh, well, thanks for that, mate.
That's all right.
Sorry I had to get you out of here.
That's all right.
At Turner's Rush, the Cheels are drilling for traces of opal to decide if they should extend their open-cut mine or abandon the claim.
We're good to go now, and we'll punch out a few more holes. It's still very early on in the day, so hopefully we'll have a good afternoon. No podge?
No, not so fast.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Some podge.
I wonder how they're going.
And colour, mate.
There you are, Raw.
Going good, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just got onto colour, actually, just as you guys are coming down. Little flicker of green in there. You see it?
All there.
Oh. Where is it? Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Nice. The drill's pulled up some really nice colour, so we're going to follow the direction of that colour now. And yeah, cross fingers. Yeah, it's we get it, and yeah, get this summer collection rocking.
I think the best chance we've got for the rest of the season is probably that direction. We know we've got colour ahead of us. We did finish up on colour at the face, so you never know, we could hit a pretty good pocket in between. So we'll have to wait and see, but I think the signs are there.
We're out of that hole that the green come out of, we've now got blue and purple, and see how it's starting to go on black. So that's a really, really good hole. So we're just loading this truck. We're doing it with a set bucket. As you can see, the hard lumps are just left in the sieve bucket.
Filled one, just going to get another truckload and then take it up to the Adgie to wash. We need to get onto opal soon to hit our season target and to be able to knock it out of the park with this summer collection.
You on channel there, Rory?
Sure am, Dad.
We'll put your truck in first.
All right, I'll see you up at the Adgie.
We need to get this Adgie spinning. That's the money maker for us. If we're going to make any money this week, it'll be here.
Barrel's full, so we'll just let that wash down. Hopefully we've got some nice gems in there. Cross fingers.
Here we go.
Buster, get out of it. You're going to get hit. Well, it's showing potential, but we still haven't got a woohoo stone, have we?
No, we haven't, mate. Close to a woohoo one.
Just a little crystal. A few dollars in that one.
Yep.
There's a stone there. So there's red right around there.
Yep.
Red there.
Yeah.
All adds up. Righto.
A few rocks in there.
The Cheels have black and crystal opal, blue-green in colour with flashes of purple and yellow. It's in the rough and weighs 250 grams.
No Yahoo stones, but...
No Yahoo stones.
Yeah, nothing to jump up and down about, but still nice, bright colour.
What are you thinking, dollar value there?
Oh, it's tough to say in the rough, isn't it?
I don't know what your thoughts are, Mark, but I reckon potentially what's there, it could easily rub up 10 or 12,000.
Yeah, I was thinking around that too, mate. Yeah.
$12,000 fine, it's certainly good, but, you know, for the size of the operation, you kind of want a bit more than that.
Well done, big fella. It's enough to keep us going with machinery, maintenance and fuel, and put a little bit of food on the table for our families at the same time.
Oh, cheers to a good week, guys.
Yeah, so Mark's had to take off, you know, back to the city, go get a couple of tests done. So I'm out here by myself. Johnny's over in Opalzilla. We're just trying to, you know, scrape together whatever we can.
At Servo Claim, the Blacklighters are chasing a big opal find for Sinan Kojida, a bulk buyer based in Adelaide.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've hit something here. Just busted into a whole heap of skin shells here. All in the corner here. We'll bust it up. Big shelf, it runs all the way along. There's more here, here. So that could just be a big shelf in there, so we're gonna have to be careful trying to get this out.
Millions of years ago, Coober Pedy was covered by an ancient inland sea. Over time, shelled organisms decomposed and left voids in the seabed. On rare occasions, the entire void filled with silica-rich water and formed opal. But more commonly, only the thin outer shell, or skin, opalized.
Look at that, it's getting fatter. Yeah! That's what we come mining for, eh? It's right here. And there's more. Plenty more. What's going on, man? Just having a bit of a cluster problem here. Just trying to dig out.
That's a pretty one.
You want to have a dig?
I'll have a go. I got more over here.
Yeah, it's the whole way, I reckon, in behind there.
A few more hiding.
Yeah. Chucking that guy.
Oh, there we go.
There's a full one.
Full one right there.
You keep digging, wherever you find a shelf like that, you always get some nice big blobbies in there. So hopefully we've just got to march back a little bit and they'll start fattening up for us, and hey, it could be payday today. Oh, look at that! Boom! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Not much. Are we going to rip through this quick, eh? Square this off. Get out of here.
Yeah, I think we ain't got time left, so...
At Servo Claim, the Blacklighters have found promising signs of colour as they race to secure a big haul ahead of meeting with a major opal buyer in Adelaide.
Whoa. There it is. Oh.
Then you sort of got the greeny pots, then you got the greeny yum that's coated. Then we've got something that hopefully might turn to some grey there, and just like the thinnest little, most beautiful red crystal trace to go into green crystal, so.
Nice colour, just getting, it's a bit thin at the moment, just needs to fatten up, and it'll be a payday. Now we're talking!
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Right there.
Here we go.
Some more. Oh, look at that, beautiful green.
Thin, but bloody beautiful.
Yeah, I'll pull in a pocket out the wall, mate. Honestly, it doesn't matter whether it's, you know, 20 grand or 500 bucks. The feeling's always the same. Always a bit of a rush because you never know how much is going to come out. And honestly, that was like a pretty nice little pocket there. So we've earned some pretty good pocket money today. Mark, honestly, would be foaming at the bit to get back out here, knowing what we found today. So, hey, can't wait to get home, wash it up and see what we've really got.
Righto, we got a bloody load of opal, eh? There is. Let's be honest. This is one of our best batches, eh? Look at these full shells. Like, some of them are just full, and like, look at them. They're beautiful, beautiful shells. So...
Don't forget about all these bags.
Johnny's noodling parcel, we graded out at 40 grand. All right, so what are we as a team wanting for it?
I'm not happy with 100, I'll tell you that now. It won't, that's not cutting the mustard.
Fair enough.
120 would be minimum.
What do you think, John, 120?
I think Paul's right there.
All right, we'll start 150, 160.
Yeah, I reckon that's it.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, good work, man.
Let's show him who's the boss.
No less than 120. 120, we just put it back in the bags.
Push for 130.
Yep. All right.
In Adelaide, the Blacklighters are reunited and ready to sell the opal they've found this week, along with parcels of colour they've been holding back for a bulk sale.
I buy opal and I distribute it around the world, you know, but I'm excited. It's always a thrill to come see the boys and see what they can offer.
How are you? Good, thanks, mate. Good.
Johnny?
How you going, sir?
Good, mate.
Good,
How
you going, mate? Good to bloody see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
How's mining season?
Mining's been good for us. We knew you needed some product. There's our top grade of blue. There's our top grade of faced.
Yep.
There's our other grade of faced. Well, there's a lot of different
There's
grades.
a lot of stuff.
And look at this pile.
Yeah, look at that.
Like beauties, man.
Shells, bells.
The Blacklighters have seam opal and opalised shells, blue-green in colour with flashes of purple, yellow and red. It's in the rough, the total parcel weighing 2.1 kilograms.
I'm impressed. I mean, there's a lot there. There's a lot to go through. So let's talk business, eh?
You can split opal every day and sell it very fast. This is to buy the lot price.
Okay, give me a lot price.
With Johnny's, the shells, the rubs, and this pile of stuff here, 160.
The amount I'm thinking would be comfortable would be around the 115 mark for the lot. And then I know a lot I have to do a lot of work on. Okay.
I'm not comfortable at 115. That doesn't give me any comfort. We can't do 115, Sanan.
I will go to 128.
There's no way. There's no way. Why 128? You're just pulling numbers out of your hat
that's
now.
a number.
That's number.
28's bad luck.
28's no.
Yeah,
128.
28's my favourite number.
135, maybe. 135.
Look. I won't beat around the bush, and I'll give you my final,
128.
and I'll give you 130. Is it? And I think 130's fair.
I think honestly, 135 we've got to do.
Come on.
135.
135.
You're all okay with that, Johnny?
I'm happy with 135.
Done.
Well done, mate. Well done, mate.
Well done.
You'll get to see the next big parcel.
Thank you.
Good on you, Johnny.
Legend is always the number.
I'd say that was a success. We actually got a little bit more than we wanted, but I'm not going to tell him that.
I am happy with the outcome today. It will leave me enough margin so I can make a profit out of it as well.
Plus 15.